Hello and welcome back to my channel, and just in case you're new here, my name is Mike, and in this video we're going to be doing my updated horror room tour for 2021. Now I wanted to do this exactly 1 year after my first one, but hey, hell with it, we're close enough. So as we go on through everything, I'm not going to be picking out every little thing. A lot of things in here maybe are gifts from friends or family. You all know, if you're watching this, you know what the items are, you know that I love you, and you know that I appreciate it. So I tried to do this a little bit faster than my previous one because as much as I enjoy all of you guys, I also value your time, and I don't want you to have to sit here for a 2-hour video. So with all that being said, let's take a closer look at this entire horror room right now. Let's slice right into it. Alright everybody, here we are, almost exactly 1 year later. This will be my horror room tour for 2021. Let's see what's changed. So as you can see, a little different, a little bit the same. I have most of the line for the original Full Moon action figure line for Puppet Master. I at least have all my favorites. I am still missing a few, but I got Pinhead. And I also have some exclusive versions and some rarer ones like the Halloween version of Pinhead, of course Tunneler, the gold version Six Shooter, gold edition Torch, Manifesto, the exclusive red version, Leech Woman, I'm sorry about the glare, Dr. Death, and then the exclusive version of the Totem Master with the cape. Full-size theatrical Critters 3 poster that hasn't moved and probably never will unless it goes in the garbage because I taped it, and if it ever comes down it's probably not going to make it back up. Behind the door I have this blanket pinned up of Chucky and Tiffany, simply just because I love the image so much to where, you know, I don't want to use it as a blanket even though it's super soft. And then, pardon the light, right above the door I have an Elm Street sign hanging looking super fresh. And then we're going to start going this way. And right here, where my closet used to be, I have, well, some storage up there, some stuff that's in the process of being put together or displayed. But I have the Trick or Treat Studios full-size Annabelle doll, safe in her case, and letting everyone know, positively, do not open. But my wife and I spent a whole Saturday. We were inspired by the imagery from Annabelle Creation, where they actually plastered like Bible verses and stuff within the closet. So my wife and I went and we got aged paper, and we got fake Bible verses, and we plastered the whole closet. If you guys can see that with the Bible verses, just to kind of add to the look of it. That's new. That's something we did this year, so that's really cool. I am absolutely in love with how that came out. We come over here. That's a hockey mask, obviously a Jason-inspired mask that my oldest daughter made me. I don't know if it was for a birthday or for a Father's Day, but she made me that. Friday the 13th, the game poster. And right below that, this is not horror related, but it's something that just has tons of nostalgia for me and brings me back to my childhood and just makes me feel in all kinds of ways. So I had to have that as soon as I saw it. I got Gizmo hanging out right here, looking fresh. Right up here, I obviously have the old school Toy Biz Resident Evil line for both Resident Evil 1 and Resident Evil 2. These things are super rare. They're long gone. The company Toy Biz has been gone for years and years. They've been gone for a long time, so these are super rare, and we'll kind of pan those as we go across the top. And, of course, I've been to quite a few conventions and met a lot of really cool people with autographs. Christina Leese, Kyle, and there's me and her. Alex Vincent and Andy. Of course, I got a picture with him as well. Some more of the Resident Evil guys. Ken Kersinger, one of my favorite Jasons. Yes, I know. Leave your hate down below, but I love Ken Kersinger. I loved his portrayal of Jason, and I'm also just a fan of his in general. So I met him. This is the first time I met him. Of course, we got a picture together. And right here, we have a really cool Haddonfield Tribune newspaper article from the Halloween movie. Absolutely amazing. It's really cool when you kind of get in there and read everything. It's just such a cool piece. I'm so glad to have it. I'm so appreciative. Right above that, is the end of the Resident Evil 2 line with Leon, Claire, and Ada. And then right here I have a real Jason mask autographed by Ken Kersinger. I got that at the convention the same day. You can actually see him, damn glare, in the picture there. I got that done that day. That's real fiberglass, real mask, real leather straps. One of my favorite things in this room. Below that I have another Haddonfield Tribune. Just a little bit different take. This one's framed. And then over here, I went and met Ken Kersinger again the next year and got another autograph from him because, again, I'm a huge fan of his. And there's him and I right there. And then this is the start of the Resident Evil 1 action figure line, which are even, I believe, even more rare than the Resident Evil 2 line. And below that is my Sideshow Collectibles Freddy vs. Jason figures. I've had those forever. Probably one of the first things I ever got that I still have. And then down here, Final Chapter, Neca Jason. This, believe it or not, is, I mean, hell, some of you might be too young to even remember, but movie stores. And this would sit on the shelf, and then you put the DVDs in front of it. I don't know how I have this. I don't know if I took it, if I stole it one day when I was young and stupid. I hope I didn't. Neca Shadow Box. It's numbered and everything on the bottom. I love this frickin' thing. Again, one of my favorite things. I got this for Christmas when I was super young. And it's absolutely amazing. And really rare, actually. Really, really rare. You find that now. It's triple what, well, it would have been my parents paid because I got it for Christmas. Evil Dead 2 Ash Neca. And then I completely forgot down here, you guys, my bad, is down here, just below the shelf, I have posters. The In Search of Darkness documentaries. If you guys haven't seen these, seek them out because they're absolutely amazing. In Search of Darkness 2, In Search of Darkness 1, and there is a third one. They're working on a third one and a couple other spin-offs as well. Godzilla vs. Kong poster. Got that at the theater, actually, when I went and saw the movie. A Curse of Chucky poster from Family Video. I walked into a movie store and said, "Hey, what are you guys doing with that poster?" And the guy goes, "I don't know, throwing it out." I'm like, I want it. I'll take it. I don't think I paid anything for it, so I got that. And then this is when I did the is it Shout Factory or Scream Factory? They gave me this really cool limited edition print, My Bloody Valentine, when I got the steel book and the action figure. So that's really cool. So the posters kind of outline the bottom shelf there. And then up here rounds out the Resident Evil line for the Toy Biz. And then I also have this Resident Evil line, the action figure Series 3 and Series 2. These ones are not as rare, but they're still super cool. Leon, a zombie, Nosferatu, Nemesis, Tyrant, and Wesker. So those are pretty cool. And then I have an Elm Street sign, a steel Elm Street sign, and my little Freddy homage kind of hanging out here. My mom had got me this as a gift a long time ago. Was it 2013? And then my mom also took me as her treat to go meet Robert Englund in the makeup. I'm clearly not ready for the picture because if y'all know, they take that shit so fast. I did not know what to do, where to look, or anything, but I had a better hairline back then, so that's cool. And that was my lanyard. There's my mom with Freddy. And then this is a Krampus. My kids and wife just got me this recently. It's like a stuffed Krampus, like an elf on the shelf kind of thing. And he comes with two of his little evil minions. I absolutely love that thing. Again, Ken Kersinger, NECA figure, big fan. This is the NECA cloth Victor Crowley, which I wanted to open so bad, and I couldn't wait to do a figure review on it. But unfortunately, because Adam Green autographed it when he sent it, I just didn't have the heart to do it, so it's staying in package. NECA versus style Godzilla hanging out. And then this is a really cool custom painting art by a gentleman named Chris Oz Fulton. You can find him, I believe, on Etsy and on eBay. I think he only charges $10 or $15, you guys, for these prints, and they're really, really, really nice. If you can see, he did this one, and he also did this Leprechaun print. He's done a bunch. You know, he has much more than just those two, but check him out. This is my Versus style life-size Freddy. I love this thing. It's my only life-size guy as of right now. This right here is a Leprechaun-inspired bust hanging out next to Freddy. We'll go over here, and I have a Funko Pop of Chatter, Annabelle, Neca. It's a really cool Jeepers Creepers figure I found at Walmart. Jumbo Funko Pop of King Kong. Gotta have King Kong, man. If you guys are a fan of the channel, you know me, you know how much I love King Kong. And they are sitting on top the DTOF of Trick or Treat Studios Tiffany doll. She's in the glass box under her, and of course, as I get more stuff, I'll probably take the box out, put that in storage, and then put the shelves in for more, you know, more space and more room. And then right over here, we'll go back to the top. This is my little ever-growing shrine of King Kong. I got the Ultimate Mezco Kong, the first 3 versions of NECA's Kongs, and 2 of the Godzilla vs. Kong Funko Pops. I'm still working on getting more Kong stuff. The Trick or Treat Studios Glenn, he's also in his DTOF, standing atop his box. Because the boxes are so cool, you guys. I mean, look at the artwork. I mean, the artwork alone is worth displaying. So, Glenn is in his case in between his mama and dada. So, that's fucking awesome. Right up here is some Chucky stuff. The Mezco Pizza Face, a Jumbo Funko Pop, and 2 little Funko Pops chilling there. And, of course, the man himself, Chucky, is also in his DTOF, looking super fresh. And then I also met Fiona Dourif at a convention. She was really cool and really sweet. So I met her, I got that autograph, and then freaking got a picture with her. And then I went to her table actually twice, so she's autographed this one as well. And then right here is 2 original Hollywood tickets to the premiere of Saw 7, or Saw 3D, Saw the Final Chapter, whatever the hell you choose to call it. And I got a little certificate of authenticity with those. Not the coolest thing in the room, but just a cool little piece. And I'm a diehard enough Saw fan that I just love to have it. I also have this really cool painting by Robert James Lubke. Excuse me, I don't know how to say it, but he's on Facebook, and if you guys go to conventions in the Chicagoland area and stuff, I'm sure you've seen him. He has great work, and he had this Hannibal painting. I had to have it. Got that at a Walking Dead convention. And speaking of Walking Dead, if you guys are... Oh, sorry about the camera. If you guys are familiar with The Walking Dead, I have this Negan Replica Bat. This is the bloody variant. I want to hang this up and get it more, you know, get it more out in the open. But for right now, because all you collectors know, space sometimes can just be a bitch. So it's in the corner right now. I have a Spirit Halloween Krampus sign back there. Love Krampus. Also, this is actually a screen-used... not the undershirt. The undershirt I made. I made that. I weathered it with a box cutter and spray paint and whatnot. But the rest of it, this is a screen-used outfit from the Hannibal TV series. It's in one of the very first episodes. It was worn by Garrett Jacob Hobbs. If you guys know the show, you already know what this is. So I got that hanging out. And I got the certificate of authenticity under the glass at the base. You know, so that's really cool. I absolutely love this thing. It's one of my favorite things. And then this is kind of the set or background that you guys always see in all my videos. The Trick or Treat Studios 2018 Michael Myers mask. A custom-made Krite from Critters. And also, I found these on Etsy. Somebody made Krite eggs. So I got 2 of those to kind of go with them. I really like those. A Xenomorph Skull. This is an autographed poster I got hand-signed by Catherine Isabel, who plays Margot Verger in the Hannibal TV series. She was really sweet, too. Didn't get a picture with her, though. Right under that is an autographed picture to me, personalized to me from Warwick Davis, obviously as a Leprechaun. I ordered this directly through his website because I fear that I might never get to meet him in person, so I just went ahead and did it. Usually, I only get autographs if I can get them in person, unless there's you know, a deeper meaning behind it, because I'm not a big fan of going on eBay and just buying an autograph, because to me there's really no attachment to it. Again, unless there's a certain situation to it, like this other one that we'll get to in a second. So then we kind of go up here. You guys see this in all my videos. Welcome to Camp Crystal Lake sign. Again, that's from Spirit Halloween. They've been stepping their game up over the years, and this is a really nice sign. It's solid. Like, it's not like cheap piece of shit. It's very solid. It's now surrounded by 2 Jason masks, which were gifts from a good friend of mine, Horror Things and More. You guys know him, I'm sure. If you don't, check out his channel. And he handmade both of these Jason masks, you guys. He handmade them. Everything you see was all him. And they are freaking amazing. And if you want to get one for an absolute steal of a deal, I'm telling you, like pocket change type stuff. It's a really good deal, and he makes these. I will put a link in the description down below. And then let's go to the shelf. Again, you guys see this all the time in my videos, and maybe you don't exactly know what's on it, but A Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2, NECA Freddy, the Toonie Terrors Freddy, the Decapitron from Puppet Master, the Shout Factory, like I was saying earlier, My Bloody Valentine figure, the Miner. I have the whole set, including the bloody variant of the Hannibal TV series Funko Pops, along with one of my favorite pieces, the Hannibal 3-0 figure, which is long gone. Long gone. He is extremely rare now, and if you find him, he is a ton of money. But if you can find him and get a good deal like I did, then you say, thank you, God, so much. The Toonie Terror is Victor Crowley. This freaking awesome 12-inch Blade figure that I found that I had to have, because Blade is one of my favorite, you know, characters. The Wesley Snipes portrayal, and all 3 of those movies are amazing, and I love them. I had to have Blade. And then right next to him is Marcus from the Underworld movies. If you know, then you know. If you don't, watch Underworld. They're absolutely freaking phenomenal. This is, I believe Star Ace made this. It's a soft vinyl statue. So this is Marcus, one of the vampire elders. I said Victor because they make a Victor and I really want it, but I haven't had a chance to get it yet. So, yeah, that's why I said Victor. Then going down from there, I have this little plush King Kong from Target that my kiddos got me. I have a personalized autograph from Doug Bradley. Now this one, again, was a rare occurrence because I don't know if I'm ever going to meet Doug Bradley in person. And this is like toward the beginning of when the pandemic had started and fucking the stupid-ass coronavirus was running wild. He was doing an online convention signing, so I got that through him. And then you can ask him a question, and then he emails you him on video answering your question, so that was super cool. I got a little Ash plushie here. The NECA Ashy Slashy Possessed style puppet. Again, one of my favorite things. And then under that is the display case. Now everything in here is like typically all my screen use stuff or production used. So if you're a fan of Saw, I have these production used photos. Like if you're a fan of the movies, then you'll know exactly where these are from. You know, they use these in the films, and I got all the COAs with them. This one I had to go into a bid war for, but I had to have it because this is one of the crime scene photos of Seth Baxter. And if you're familiar with Saw and his connection with Hoffman, the character Mark Hoffman is one of my favorite characters. I'm an absolute Hoffamaniac. So, yes, I had to have that. Had to go to a bid war, like I said, but I got it. And then I got some more Saw goodies down here, of course, all with COAs. This is one of the production-used Amanda letters that Mark Hoffman wrote to Amanda, obviously, again. If you're familiar with the movies, then you know what that is. Right next to that, this is one of the coolest things I have that I honestly forget that I have. But in Saw 7, they obviously revisit the iconic bathroom from the first film. Well, when they were done filming, they actually had, you know, cut the floor up and sold it in little sections. So I do own a piece of the bloody tile used in the bathroom from Saw 7. Right next to that, Hannibal TV series Hatchet from the series finale. Hopefully a season finale. Come on, guys, get that season 4. But as of right now, it is from the series finale. I got 2 Frisbees and a keychain from Tremors 3. If you've seen Tremors 3 in the beginning, when they, in the little shop in Perfection, when they turned it into like graboid merchandise and stuff, that's where these are from. These are from the set of Tremors 3. Down here, I got a whole video on this guy, but this is my screen-used Leprechaun 4 in space, severed hand/arm. I got my certificate of authenticity with that. I got a whole video on this if you want to see more about that, as well as the hatchet. And then right over here is a cool little thing, too. They're laying on their COA, but this is from the Puppet Master vs. Demonic Toys movie. This is 2 hands from the Pinhead puppets. One is just a mold, and the other one is the actual animatronic. You can see the metal coming out of it, and if you would feel it, it's foam, but there's like metal fingers underneath and stuff, and this is just a cast molding. So those are kind of cool, right? Pretty cool to have. Not bad at all. So we'll come back up here and go to the last little part of the room. We'll start right here. I got a really cool Walking Dead poster. I got an autographed See No Evil plaque from Kane when that movie came out. The COA's on the back of that. Another Walking Dead poster. A couple Walking Dead Funko Pops. Probably my 3 favorite characters in the whole show. I got Merle, Negan, and Daryl. This really cool light switch plate. I couldn't think what the hell it was called. With Jason on it. Autographed by Kane Hodder. Shout out to Horror Things and More. Right here is the first time I met Kane Hodder. I got a Jason X 8x10 autographed. And, oh, the infamous picture of when I first met Kane Hodder. This is when he was still doing the choke. And as you can see, yes, he really chokes you. And the look on my face, I just look like I shit my pants or something. I don't know what's going on there. Yep. Well, I'll tell you guys what it is, though. I was so excited to be in that predicament. Like, I was so excited to be meeting him and being choked. So I had a smile on my face, but I knew that I wanted to look intimidated, like I'm getting choked. So when you mix a combination of being happy and then, oh my God, he's actually squeezing my throat, there you go. Down here, I met Kane Hodder again years later. This time, I had my family with me, my wife Taylor, and my 2 little girls. And then right here, one of my holy grail pieces. An autographed 8x10 from Brad Dourif, Chucky himself. And yes, I got to meet him. No eBay shit. I got to meet him. I loved it. I also got to meet Jonathan Breck, who plays the Creeper in Jeepers Creepers. You know, no, it's not fucking Victor Salva. It's Jonathan Breck. Really cool guy. He was super cool. Had a lot of fun at that convention. One of my favorite figures in my room is this retro cloth New Nightmare, Freddy. I reviewed this recently on the channel, and I just fell in love with it, you guys. Like, it's literally like become one of my favorite figures in this room. And I also do, he's not on the wall yet, but I just got this from my parents. They found this in their attic. A Puppet Master Blade from the action figure line. I haven't put him up yet because, as you guys can see, he's seen better days. Being in a hot attic for years, the plastic seems to have gone to shit, and he kind of came off of his card a little bit. So I'm trying to decide: do I just let the box go and put him on the shelf, or do I try to make the best of this and get him on the wall? I'm not sure, so we'll figure that out at a later date. And the last case here is looking a little skimpy, so bear with me, but I need to get some more props. In this case, I have an amazing, screen-accurate replica of the gift box and the Krampus bell. There's a video on the channel if you want to see more about that. And that was made by Dark Matter Props. I always like to give people their credit for that make stuff, so if they have a business card or something, I always display it with the piece, always. Right here is just a Spirit Halloween Krampus mug that I got from my wife. Next to that, was made by DWN Productions, and this is a Jack Frost 2 Mini Killer Snowball. If you know, then you know. If you don't, watch Jack Frost. Right back here is a gift from my oldest daughter. She got me for Christmas. It's a Nightmare Before Christmas snow globe. So my kids got me that. Obviously I'm gonna take care of that. First time I met Kane Hodder, and I got the infamous choke there. I grabbed this hockey mask on my way out. I'm like, oh wait. So I turned around and I asked him to autograph that for me. That's just a little In Search of Darkness little flat thing. It's really nothing. Like I said, this case is skimping a little bit. Bear with me. Full Moon Demonic Toys. I got Jack Attack, the resin statue. Then I also have this. It's a real machete, but it's dulled down. I have this bloody machete that I just got for Christmas one year. So when most kids were opening Tonka trucks, I was getting bloody machetes. Down here is the Trick or Treat Studios Jeepers Creepers mask that I got autographed by Jonathan Breck at the convention right there when I met him. This is a really, really sweet Leprechaun mask. I'm telling you, this is the best Leprechaun mask you're going to find on the market, period. You find a better one, you let me know, and I'll fucking eat crow on that. But this mask is absolutely phenomenal. And I Like Scary. Shout out to I Like Scary, by the way. He has this mask as well, and he just did something super, super cool with his. I Like Scary. He's another YouTube channel, horror YouTube channel. He's killing it. And I'm going to link him in the description below as well. And then right here, you got Monster Man Studios. That's who made this mask. He makes some other really cool masks, like, as you can see, E.T. and Pennywise and Freddy. You can find him, I believe, on Instagram, you guys. Monster Man Studios, if you want to get one of these. This is one of the coolest things in my horror room that will ever be. Thora, what are you doing? Every time I'm on this case, I always get disturbed. Every time. This is a Trilogy of Terror killer doll. If you guys don't know, this is probably the first horror movie I ever watched when I was a kid. It's called Trilogy of Terror. And this is the killer doll from the movie. Now, this one was made from the exact molds of the only surviving doll. It's an absolutely phenomenal piece. I love it. I'm so grateful to have it. And if you know, then you're geeking right now. If you don't, you're probably like, oh, that looks cool. And then next to that is a full-size replica pinhead from Puppet Master that I bought at a convention directly from Charles Band himself. I met him as well. And I got the COA and all that stuff displayed at his feet. So that's super cool as well. And that's about it, you guys. We're going to do a full little spin around. Oh, wait, no, that's not it. I am so sorry. And then, obviously, up here, I have my collection of NECA Ultimate Gremlins. I have the Santa Stripe with the little in-scale gizmo. Greta Gremlin, the Ultimate Gizmo, the Flasher, the one set of the Carolers, the Ultimate Gremlin, the Gamer Gremlin, and Stripe. I know I'm still missing a few, and I'm always on the hunt, always on the look for them. But of course, when I do get them, I'm going to have to redo the whole damn shelf, so it's kind of a pain in the ass. But yeah, you guys, don't mind the light there. I'm just trying to get some light. So yeah, again, you walk in and you see this and my Annabelle. So we'll just do a kind of quick pan around for you guys before we close this out. Get to see the whole room. Oh, of course I forgot something. My wife just got me this awesome rug. She just got me this yesterday for my birthday. Thora, come here. Up. Come on, up. Thora, come on. As you guys can see, this thing is so sweet. Michael Myers, Freddy, Leatherface, and Jason. She just got me this, and it looks absolutely amazing here on the floor. Don't mind my dog. Oh, there we go. She's off of it. So there you go. There's the... It's my daughter being weird. My other one's upstairs. Actually, behaving, Miley. And then, yeah, so we'll just... I'm just kidding, Miley. You're fine. Quick little pan around, you guys. That's my horror room. Got my cases down here. Spin around. We got the posters. So that's it, guys. That is my horror room, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. And of course, we want to say thank you all so very much for watching. It means the world to me that you guys come here and watch all this content. And believe me, I'm just like each and every one of you, because years before I ever started YouTube, I was watching horror content. And to this day, I watch horror room tours, and it's some of my favorite things to watch. So if you got any questions on anything you've seen in the room, maybe what it costs, maybe where I got it, where you can get one, anything of the sort, you can hit me up on Instagram. You can hit it up in comments, whatever you want to do. So speaking of Instagram, if you guys want to follow me on Instagram and you want a more personal look at my life of horror, go ahead and follow me right there. That's a great place to do it. We can discuss horror. We can have a more private conversation. Whatever. It's a little bit easier to discuss things on Instagram than it is through the comment section of the video. But I still encourage you guys to leave comments because it shows me that you enjoy the video that I'm putting out. And also, if you want a place to go and hang out where you can be among other like-minded individuals like myself, I have somewhere for you guys to go. I started my own Facebook horror community group. Now, we keep it a closed group so we can keep out everyone that wants to be a prick or an asshole or a bully. We keep all them out of there. But if you're interested in posting horror memes or discussing trailers, discussing your collection, you want somebody to talk to, anything you could possibly think of as horror related, and you want to be a part of the community, because that's what it's about. The community, it's not about me, it's about all of us. So go ahead and go to Facebook and type in "This is our design HC." My wife or myself will accept you right away, and you can start talking some bloody good shit. So, with all that being said, again, thank you all so very much for watching. It means the world to me. It means a lot to my family. And you know what? Just keep on supporting me. Keep on supporting all the other YouTubers out there. Because you know what? They're all super cool. And you know what? This is a good goddamn community. And I just appreciate each and every one of you so very much. So, with that being said, this is my design.